An entrepreneur in the stunt world. Oh, I like the sound of that. Never thought of it that way. Um, it was the pandemic. I was bored. I needed something to do. I thought, I've got an idea. Why don't I interview other action guys and have a chat about the art of action? And it became very popular. And I spoke to some of the greats and like an encyclopedia of martial arts movie stars and directors and stuntmen. And it still continues. And there were three sides to it, really. I get to geek out and interview people like Cynthia Rothrock that I grew up loving as a kid and just do that side of things. It kept me relevant, to be honest, to talk to people like Chad Stahelski and, other big action directors. And lo and behold, I end up in John Wick 4 and Day Shift. So I think maybe it helped keep me relevant. And then the other thing was just to be able to document and talk about and analyze the art of action and what it takes to make good action, and to have something that is there on YouTube that an aspiring filmmaker can look at and genuinely like go through action filmmaking school and learn how to shoot good action and not make the mistakes that other people have made, hopefully, if they're paying attention.
Are there some common mistakes that come to mind?
Shaky cam.
Shaky cam, yeah.
Don't film it like the don't film it like the Greengrass movies. Greengrass did it cleverly. I wouldn't choose to film the action that way myself, but there was a reason why he did it. And it wasn't so that you couldn't see the action and it was easier to hide the misgivings of the performers. He was doing it because that was the style throughout the whole film, right? Like a fly on the wall documentary approach. And out of all the people that have done it, he does it the best. But then that became a style. And because it's easy to, if two people are fighting and they're not very good and you just do this with the camera, then you don't really see what's going on. You can only hear it. And maybe you think you just saw a good action sequence if you're stupid, but actually you didn't. You just heard it. You didn't see shit. And so that became like, for 10 years, that was a way of shooting action, which was appalling to me, absolutely appalling. And they're still doing it that way in some respects. And the fourth reason for the art of action was to try and put a stop to it. It's much better to see the action, I mean, even Nolan did it in the Batman movies. Couldn't see what was going on in the action. Yet when he was filming the Batmobile, you could see everything. It was framed nicely, brilliant. But then when somebody started fighting, the wrong angles, man, the wrong angles.